Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where our economy is in a bit of a shambles, but it's in a lot less of a shambles than it was last episode, so things are looking up in that regard. Of course, we did just recently put down a robot uprising while we were fighting this war, and we're gonna have to start looking to get additional war score in this soon enough if we want to status quo settle. Now, this would only get us our claims. Yeah, it would seize occupied claims. So that is completely fine. But we do need some war score. We're not in an economic situation for that, though. Gothra Prime needs some work. There's no doubt about that. We should definitely launch anti-crime campaigns, and I'm also going to immediately queue up a Psy-Core here. And we're going to bump that up to the top of the list. Please finish that. Okay. Hopefully that will deal with that. Mestros Prime is actually currently perfectly efficient. We don't need to put any of these buildings in just now because we are so economically strapped. This Forge World here currently is lacking 2 jobs. And realistically, we're going to be lacking some housing here. There's no doubt about that. We're eventually going to have to transition off of these generator districts. I don't really want to do it now. That won't help our jobs either. And we're currently lacking the volatile moats that we need to get these alloy nanoplants up and running. We'll bypass that for now. This generator world has a ruler unemployment and no other jobs available. We may want to resettle that ruler somewhere potentially like Gothra. Although the housing is super low there. Of course, we'd have to pay energy credits to resettle, so we're just going to leave them there for now. Gothra's under control. This Forge World, we need volatile moats to do anything about that. Sredma is making some progress here. That's good. We don't actually need this many city districts queued up. Let's save some of these. So we currently have 20 housing needed, so these 3 should be sufficient for now. And then we can get back to work on constructing these buildings. That should be fine. And we may even be able to grab a mining district here. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. Fantastic. This Forge World is in need of housing. We can solve that one. Easy enough. Okay. This mining world is currently in need of jobs. And how do we want to solve that one? Well, that's complicated. That is certainly complicated. We could, in theory, ditch one of our exotic gas refineries and put in a civilian industry. That could work, but we're currently outputting... Yeah, these output 2 exotic gas. I think we're just going to leave this as is. This world here, we are 100% going to upgrade to a civilian replica complex. We need consumer goods. That said, we don't actually need this many consumer goods, because keep in mind that we've been stepping up our consumer goods that we don't have as unemployment benefits. So as we get our unemployment taken care of, this will go down dramatically faster than you would think. So this tech world here has 5 unemployment. Once again, we would love to do something about that. I mean, we could do something about that, right? If we had exotic gases, but we don't. So we'll come back to that one. The refinery station here, we have 8 unemployment. That's rough. That is very rough here. Could we upgrade this? Yeah, let's get that upgrading to a next level habitat, and once that's upgraded, then we should be okay. This generator world here is actually kind of a commerce world. So we will, of course... Let's see, we don't really need a gene clinic here. We have 105 pops. Let's put in a commercial zone. Just the one for now. I would also like to swap from a generator district to a city district here to help out our housing. We're actually going to have to do 2. So we're going to have to wait for a month tick here. And the housing is kind of more important right now. There we go. So let's get that underway. And we'll grab this city district as well. And then we'll begin working on filling this out with commercial zones. Excellent. I want to check in on Gothra. The Psycor is only 60 days away. That's good. Our crime is definitely going to be coming down. On Runum, we are currently amenities negative. Okay. This is a mining world here. And we should probably just put in a city district. We are running low on housing, as in we have less housing than we have available jobs. This will also create 2 clerk jobs, and clerks generate amenities, so that should help. Somewhat. This commercial ring world requires jobs. Upgrading these buildings is actually more mineral efficient for us, so we will do that. That should get us 10 jobs, if I'm reading the tooltip correctly. We need 3 jobs on this research ring world. There's not anything we can do about that just yet. This agriculture ring world, we need 6 jobs on. We could, in theory, upgrade this agricultural segment if we had the volatile moats, and that's pretty expensive as well. We could, however, put in hydroponics. That's 2 jobs each.
A study has been completed.
So we'd have to build all 3 of these. But I think that's okay. Minerals from jobs finishing up, that's good. I think, given these options, we are going to just grab Straightcraft attack speed. Excellent. This research ring world, there's nothing we can do about right now. This mining station, there's nothing we can do about this right now either. We need 1 more pop. The trade station here is in much the same boat, but we need 2 pops, and we can upgrade this to a commerce megaplex. That said, there's a lot of clerk jobs available as is. We need this specialist to actually demote. This research station is perfectly fine as is for now. This trade station is also perfectly fine as is for now. We could start moving some of our excess pops over to these trade stations. That is an option that we have. Okay, this mining world is perfectly efficient for now. This refinery world is never going to have an additional job. Okay, so we should definitely resettle here. In order to do this, we're going to have to sell off a little bit. We're going to run out of energy credits again. The entire point here is to be able to resettle. And we're going to move somebody over to a trade station. Like, for example, this one. And we're going to move over this unemployed Grim one. Perfect. This Forge world here, we can't really do anything about. Oh, hello, we are in combat. Where is this? It's in Corinth? I think this is fine. We should, however... Let's see, it's the 3rd right now. We should, however, definitely sell off some of that. I'm not sure if we'll have the Malice here in this combat or not. From having no energy credits. We'll find out. Either way, I think we can win this. If we don't keep missing with our ion cannons. Oh wait, no. Those did not miss. Fantastic. Now we could start moving these guys over, and we're going to do that just to be on the safe side. But we do win this. They did manage to take out a few of our defensive platforms. That's not unexpected. Admin cap coming up. That's good. We should definitely continue working on that wherever possible. Okay, what did we lose? We lost no ion cannons. That's good. 3 defense platforms. Okay, we can't replace those currently because we are lacking the exotic gases. We are working on that, and that will get solved. We should probably put in an exotic gas refinery here This tech world is completely fine as is. This forge world needs jobs. Once again, we could move these two populations. I think I'm going to hold off on that, though. Maybe. 1512 currently. I do want to check in on our trade. Our trade appears to be perfect. That's good. They're up to 23% war exhaustion now. I'm perfectly fine with them exhausting themselves on our defenses. Let's see. Belgium Prime here. It does have need of a specialist job and some housing. Once again, we could move this pop-off, but I'm kind of leaning against it right now. We're going to have need of that pop later on, so that's fine. Applied superconductivity finishing up. We're going to grab it again. We're at 1500 in the red right now. On this forge world, we're perfectly fine. On this mining world, we have some unemployment. And I think I would like to put in some luxury residences here. What do we need for a system capital complex? Okay. Because I'd like to max out these mining districts. We do have the dense ruins here. Is this one of... Yeah, this is an Ecumenopolis as well. Or maybe this is the same one. Okay. Yeah, that's something that we want to do later on that we cannot currently pull off. Jobs on this tech world would be simple if our economy wasn't in the toilet right now. This forge world is completely fine, other than amenities. But we have, I think, clerk jobs available here. Yeah, we have clerk jobs available here, so that's fine. Our commercial ring world is okay. Actually, let me check our edicts. I believe there's an edict in here for reducing the amount of consumer goods we need, which would be a very useful thing to do. Now, being negative energy credits is very bad for us right now, don't get me wrong. Recycling campaign. Pop consumer goods upkeep. It costs 1840 energy credits. We can make that happen. There we go. Excellent. We 100% want to make that happen. So we'll put in the recycling campaign. Anything else that we really, really want in here? I mean, capacity subsidies would be good. We might switch over to that from mining subsidies. In fact, I think we should. Let's switch over to capacity subsidies for now. Although we really generate more, I think, from trade than we do from jobs. Yeah, we do. But there isn't really a trade increase here. So that'll be okay. We could do the master's teaching. We could. But I don't think it's necessary. Okay, we'll see what that does to our consumer goods needs. We're at negative 1183 right now. Month tick? Okay. About 10%. Like it says on the tin. That's to be expected, I suppose. Okay, this commercial ring world has some available jobs, or rather some unemployment. So we should definitely put in a commercial zone here. That will solve this unemployment for now. This research ring world, yeah, we're not going to be solving this anytime soon. Not for a little while anyway. Same with this one. This tech world, same thing. This mining station, on the other hand, we can upgrade that to a habitat central control, and we're going to do that. And then I would love to put in a mineral purification plant afterwards. Excellent. Okay, let's see. We want this trade station. Yeah, this is a specialist. They're going to have to get demoted, as I previously stated. This research station, there's not a lot to be done. Our capital currently has 6 pops that we can send off somewhere else. I don't think we need this Hall of Judgment. let's replace the Hall of Judgment for now with a administrative office. However, this is only going to give us 5 jobs, and we already have 5 jobs from the Hall of Judgment. Or wait, is this going to only give us 2 jobs? Yeah, 2 jobs at first. So we're going to have several extra here. Noted. So we're going to want to move over 6 unemployed, and we're going to want to move, for now, something along the lines of 3 enforcers. Okay, we're going to need money for this. No, I don't want to close OBS. Thank you very much. That would be awkward. We're going to need money for this, so we're just going to do something like that. That should be plenty, I think. And we'll resettle these onto one of our trade stations, or onto Emery's Emerald. We have a lot of unemployment there right now, though, so that's not a good plan. We definitely want to put it onto one of our trade stations. And I'm not seeing any of them right now. Here we go. Here's one. This'll do. Okay. So let's move our unemployment over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are also going to move 3 of our enforcers over. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay, so with those over there, they will take up clerk jobs, in theory. Indeed. So we can see that there are currently 3 unemployed specialists here. Clerks are not specialists. They'll have to demote, but that'll be fine. Yeah, these are all grim ones, so they're not going to be Chamber of Elevation bound. That's okay. I don't really mind. They'll demote eventually. And then on this habitat, yeah, that's completely fine. Time to run through them again. We're doing much better on our minerals now. We can afford to start actually spending some. We're still -3 on exotic gases, so we're going to continue to put in exotic gas refineries. This tech world, I mean, we are going to want a research lab, and now that we don't really care too much about the minerals, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's going to cost us monthly in our energy credits, but I think that's okay. This forge world we can't do anything about just yet because we need volatile motes. This generator world, we're just waiting on this ruler to demote. But we also don't have anything for him to do. That said, we eventually will. Let's see, Nanite Transmuter, Ministry of Production, Psychor. Yeah, we'll eventually, I think, have something for him to... Oh, that's already a system capital complex. Okay. We should probably move him somewhere else then. I wish this could show what levels of jobs they have available. But I doubt there's anyone with a ruler job currently available. So we are going to move this guy straight on over to the trade habitat. And that'll cost 184. So we'll do... I guess that. That was not efficient. But I guess we'll do that. And we'll move this guy right on over. He'll have to demote, but at least this way there'll be a job waiting for him when he does. Okay. That Forge World is fine as is. This Forge World is lacking housing currently. There will be no additional housing here. Unless we were to flip a generator district into a city district, which we absolutely will do. Okay, over here on this Forge World, we have a building slot available. Let's just go ahead and put in an alloy foundry. On this mining world, we require 4 additional jobs, which are going to be interesting to come by. I mean, upgrades will get us there, I suppose. On this tech world, we require jobs. Upgrading will get us there. On this generator world, we could definitely upgrade to a system capital complex. That will give us a fair amount of jobs, which we need. And we could also put in a commercial zone and upgrade this guy. Like, we have a lot of unemployed workers right now. We also need a little bit of housing, but the system capital complex will help with that. Okay, so that's that in progress. This Forge World here is doing fine, other than amenities, but I believe these are clerk jobs available. Yeah, we're completely okay with that. There's that job taken care of. How are we doing? 1036 and 1250. Things are looking up. It's not exactly where we need it to be, but it is getting there. Excellent. I suppose on this tech world, we could temporarily put in a generator district. That would solve this job crisis. It's not really a crisis, but it would solve that single job. And of course, this trade station, we're waiting on some unemployment to be dealt with, and we also need some housing, so we'll just build a habitation district. There we go. And we'll bump this on up. We are waiting on these two to demote, or... Actually, bureaucrats are a specialist job, aren't they? Yes, they are. Perfect. So that will fix that problem nicely. Well, our economy is recovering. We may want to begin attacking some of these other areas for the purposes of war score here. But I think now is not yet the time. Like, we still need to be working on our economy, for sure. Minerals from jobs I feel like aren't super important right now. Let's work on catching up a few of these others. Excellent. So this Forge World here is lacking in... Hello. Okay. This is an actual threat. We're going to head over and deal with it. They just arrived in this system, so we have a little bit of time to get moving. The Batrack station here is definitely going to take some hits. There's no doubt about that. This mining world here is fine for now. This Forge world is fine for now. This tech world, on the other hand... I mean, we do want another city district. But that's not what we want right now. We don't have a Chamber of Elevation on here. So we'll put one in, and then I think we will simply put in a research lab, which will give us 2 jobs there. Okay, so we are on our way over to reinforce. They're going to be jumping momentarily. 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, it's the first. They are in motion here. We are going to want to get rid of our energy credit malice here, which is the minerals from jobs reduction. Oh, I did not mean to tick there. The ship weapons damage, minus 75%. Army damage, minus 75%. Shield hit points, minus 75%. Now, the shield hit points I don't think will fully regenerate, but all we got to do, that's it. All we need to have is simply 25 energy credits. That will get rid of that malice. Now, it looks like our shields actually did fully regenerate. Or at least, they did on the station. Did they on our ships over here? Yeah, it looks like it. Fantastic. Okay, so no malice there. We're definitely going to lose a couple of defensive platforms, but I'm okay with that. Okay, we are going to hit the first now, which of course means that we need to re-up this sail. There we go. So we no longer have that malice, and it does update in combat, so that's good to know. The trees have awakened in their psionic abilities. Good for them. Okay, there we go. Instrument of Desire, Particularism. The desires inflicted upon our people by the instrument are strong. The people of Habitable Section C have become convinced that their own particular customs are of distinct and paramount importance over those of our society as a whole. Alternative political movements are springing up like wildfire, and the political situation on the planet has become unpredictable, to say the least. Okay, that's fine. Not too concerned right now. I'm much more concerned. This is currently set up as a mining world. This should definitely switch over to an industrial world. Reduce our artisan upkeep. Okay, that's good. And this one is a mining world. That is fine. Excellent. So that brings us pretty much to the close of another episode. We're still in a big deficit. Now, Sredma is a big part of the reason for that. We currently have 39 unemployment here, and we certainly want to deal with that. Has Sredma not been in our list? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm a moron. The reason we couldn't do it before was because we were lacking the rare crystals. However, we have rare crystals now. So, let's see. These are going to be 5 jobs. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then we're going to go to 45, because by the time this is done, we'll probably have a pop growth. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to get our economy properly on track. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.